Hello, people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sisi Ewa Oluwa, and I vlog about faith, lifestyle, beauty, and everything. If you're new on this channel, you're welcome, and I'm glad to receive you. Please subscribe down below, and let's be one big family. Alright guys, based on our topic today, we just go straight to the topic that we have here. Okay, so it says when you are in your lowest place. There are times that we feel low. We have a moment of sadness, we have a moment of depression, we have a moment of just bitterness. You feel things are not going the way you should. You're not supposed to be where you are right now. You're not in your house. You're not driving your car. You're not with the right person. You're not married. You're too old and you feel you're not married. There are a lot of things that is happening to find yourself rather in this state, right? So there are lots of things. Probably you're having a rough day, and then also the fact that there's coronavirus, this COVID-19, and you find yourself staying at home when you're supposed to. You had a lot of plans for yourself, and you already created a plan for yourself, like before the end of May I'm going to do this certification, before the end of May or before the end of the year I'm going to have 5 certifications, or before the end of September you have this. I'm going to have this particular goal. You already set out goals for yourself and things you wanted to achieve, and then COVID-19 happened and you find yourself depressed, like things are not happening, you're sad, you're not happy the way you are, you're not finding your purpose. You feel God is not there, God is nowhere to be found, God is just looking at you, God has abandoned you, God is not always there. You've said a lot of things that, even to hurt God. You've said a lot of things that God is not there, God does not love you, and so on. So we're just going to talk about okay, so I actually made some points down because I've actually found myself in this state, and most of the things I wrote were the things that really helped me out of this state. It is really a sad state. It is not a good state. You want to give up, you want to throw in the towel, you want to sometimes you start thinking suicidal, you want to commit suicide. You feel you're the only one in the world that is going through a lot of things that people do not understand. I can tell you 100% that I understand. I have been there, and God has really helped me out of this state. So I wrote some of my jottings, some of the things that has really helped me all through this time. So I'm looking for one particular I was supposed to say something, but let me just check. Don't laugh at me. All right, I'm just trying to make sure I'm on the right track. Okay, just hold on please. All right, so I'm gonna be telling you giving you tips on how to bring yourself out of that state, right? You can't stay there forever. You can't be there forever. You need a time out, right? So we're going to be talking about tips on how to take you out, for tips on how to leave that state that you find yourself. Okay, all right, so I'll be sharing with us tips on how to come out of this low place, or cheer you up when you find yourself in this terrible place. Yes, I would say it is terrible, because you don't feel good about yourself. You're just carried away with your problems, with whatever you're going through at that point in time. All right, so the first thing, okay, from my list is speak to someone about it. So when I say speak to someone about it, I don't mean that you go about talking to different people about your situation, what is happening to you, or the state you're in, or anything. Number one thing I'm going to tell you is that you should speak to God about it. God is everywhere. God has ears. God is everywhere. When we feel that we are lonely, when you feel that there's nobody to talk to, you can have a deep conversation with God. You can have a heart-to-heart with God. So you can share your pain, share your thoughts, and it actually it makes you feel better when you sit down and you're pouring out your heart to God. You're pouring your heart to the person that made you. Can you imagine that, like pouring your heart to God, telling God what you're feeling at that point in time? If it's to weep, if it's to cry, just let God know that you're going through that pain. You're going through that particular pain. You're going through that particular hurt, right? You speak to God about it before you even go out to speak to someone about it, right? So that's A, you speak to God about it. Then the B part on that is that you speak to a mentor or a friend or a mother or someone that is close to you that you know that will not go about telling people about your situation. Someone that would help you, that will bring you out of that state, not someone that will make you feel worse about yourself. So you go out, you speak to God about it, and number two, you speak to a mentor or someone close to your heart, which I would prefer that you speak to your mom about it, or probably if you're comfortable with speaking to your spouse, you can speak to your spouse about it. Someone that you feel would help you out of that situation, not someone that would make it worse, right? I'll go straight to the next tip, which is find real friends, right? So there are a lot of people that are pretenders. There are a lot of people that don't really care and they just pretend to care. So I advise you that you should go with people. Do not go with people. Make friends that be with friends that makes you feel good about yourself, not people that makes you feel bad. Stay away from people that are toxic. Stay away from people that pretend. Stay away from people that are self-centered, selfish. They will say something in front of you, they'll say something else behind you. That's one of the process of taking yourself out of this state. Okay? So we'll go to the next tip, is to relax your mind. Relax your mind. Let there be peace. Let there be peace in your mind. Relax your mind. Don't overthink. Overthinking brings about depression, anxiety, and a whole lot of danger. All right? Relax your mind. God is on it. God is on it. Let it go. Whatever has brought about you being in this low place, let it go. Relax your mind. Trust in God. Trust in God. God is able to do all things, exceeding abundantly above all that we can ever ask or think. So He is our present help in time of need and in time of trouble. So He definitely knows that you are going through this particular phase of your life. And I'd like you to also know that it is a phase and it's going to pass. So relax your mind and let God do the work, okay? Step is that the next tip is that do not compare yourself with anybody. The fact that people are getting married, the fact that people are getting to their goals, achieving their goals, doesn't mean that you are late. All right, so we have our different ways and we'll definitely will complete our race. So do not compare yourself with anybody. You are different. Your nose is different. Your lips, your face, everything is different. So don't bring yourself down. Don't compare yourself with anybody. Don't compare yourself with any someone else's achievement. Don't compare yourself with someone else's beauty. Don't want to look like someone else. You are beautifully made. All right, this is actually not the time to feel really bad, pity yourself. You can take yourself out, go on a treat, right? Take yourself out for shopping. One of the things that really helped me was like sometimes when I find myself in this state, I take myself out, I spoil myself, I go out shopping, I get stuffs for myself, right? I go out to eat, I spend money on myself just to make myself happy. You can also go to Cold Stone, you can go to the place, you can go to all those restaurants, take yourself out, right? You don't necessarily need to go out with anybody. You can take yourself out to just think, like have a positive thoughts, right? You start thinking positively, not that you go there and order for pizza or order for something and start thinking about your hurts, thinking about your pains. All right, you can just go out for yourself, go make your hair look good, do your makeup, step out, look nice. Last thing, I'm going to say that you need to be grateful to God for your life, for the way you look. Appreciate God. Really. There are so many people that want to be like you. They want to look beautiful. They want to have your nose. They want to have your eyes. They want to have your cheeks. They want to. Have you heard stories and have you seen videos of people going out there to add to their lips, add to their boobs, add to their different things? But you're beautiful and wonderfully made. You need to constantly appreciate God. Be grateful for who you are. Be grateful for how you look. Be grateful for your appearance, and then appreciate yourself. Appreciate yourself. Don't let yourself down, right? So we're trying to build this your esteem back. We're trying to take you out of that state, right? So you have to first of all have a grateful heart for the way you are. You have to be grateful. You have to constantly thank God. You have to also appreciate yourself for looking as beautiful as the way you look. You are the only one that can love yourself the way you want. Nobody can love you the way you want them to love you. So you have to constantly tell yourself that you love yourself, constantly believe in yourself, constantly say that you can do things that you've never done before, constantly say positive things about yourself. I am beautiful. Stand in front of the mirror, talk to yourself, say positive things about yourself, encourage yourself, make yourself great, make yourself happy. Tell yourself that you're great. Tell yourself that you can make it. We've come to the end of this video and I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. So don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. So I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.